Good morning, beautiful humans. Is it just me, or do you guys not know what to say when you start your vlogs? Because I'm always unsure, and then I think I sound stupid. But anyway, we're at the gym. It is a bench, snatch, and cardio day. So, Kevin is here right now. I just got here. He's been here, but I probably won't film my bench because I always have trouble doing that anyway, but I will show you guys some snatch practice, and we're just gonna vlog the day. I don't know what we're gonna do, but I have to check in with myself. Our scale at home is broken, so I gotta weigh myself here, and let's just get started. Okay guys, so while you watch this workout, I thought I would take the time to answer 3 questions that I got the other day. I think they're really good in regards to competing. The first question was, what is the most important part of preparing for a competition? In my opinion, the most important part of preparing for a show is consistency. You need to be consistent in your training, consistent in your nutrition, and consistent in your day-to-day life. Preparing for a show is very stressful. It can cause a lot of anxiety, you're tired, you're hungry. So having a consistent routine as far as your daily life, and especially your nutrition and your training, is really important in terms of keeping your stress as low as possible, which is going to help you lose weight, and just making sure that you do everything that you need to do. The second question was, how do you find out about competitions in your area? You can do this a few ways. If you know the region that you're in the division that you're in, like NPC or a natural federation, you can look at that region's website, or you can Google the federation that you're in. So I'm in the NPC competitions in your county or your state, and that'll take you to a website either by the promoter or just the regional website in general. Every region has its own website, and that website will list all the competitions in the state, in the region, and that's how you find them in your area. And to add on to that, you can compete in different states. You don't have to compete in your state. For example, I live in Pennsylvania, but I've also competed in Maryland, and I plan on competing in New Jersey this year as well. Just because a show isn't in your county or your state doesn't mean that you can't compete in it. You can compete wherever you want, no matter your level, whether you're a pro or an amateur, it doesn't matter. And then the third and final question is, how much time did you give yourself to prepare before your first competition? This is going to be different for everyone. My first competition, I prepped for 12 weeks. My second, I prepped for 10. And my third, I prepped for 8. Now, keep in mind, the time between my first and my second and third competitions was over a year. I took 2 years off, I think, because I didn't really want to compete after my first competition, and then I changed my mind and was like, well, I'm going to compete again. But the time that you give yourself to get stage ready really depends on what kind of body you're maintaining before you start prep. For example, I weighed 135 before I started this prep right now, and I know I needed a little over 20 weeks in order for me to be stage ready for my first show. Now, in my last 2 shows, I weighed anywhere from 115 to 110 before I decided to start prep, which is why I took less time. I also take a very slow approach to prep. I don't think you should rush yourself to get stage ready, because that only leads to a damaged metabolism if you do something wrong, or it leads to a bad mindset, which is something that I don't want anyone to experience. I have clients who are doing 16-week preps, 18-week preps. And like I said, I'm doing like a little over a 20-week prep. I'm 16 weeks out right now. So it really just depends on what you're like before you decide to start prep and how slow you want to go at it. That's really all there is to it. And it really helps to have a coach who can help you decide these things. I coach myself because I don't have the money for a coach. There's nothing wrong with coaching yourself either if you know your body well enough. But I really don't recommend coaching yourself unless you know your body in and out.
2:30.
So that is the end of these questions, and I will just let the rest of the video play.
For the last hour and a half, something like that. But so I've got some mixed vegetables in the microwave, and then some ground turkey on the stove here. And what I do when I work is I basically create myself a meal plan. So like, this is the start of my work week. Well, yesterday was actually. And I work a 12-hour shift once a week. So usually that falls on a low carb day. So what I'll do is I will create a meal plan for my first low carb day, and then I will eat the same foods all day the next day. So that's what I did the last 2 days. Even though I didn't work Saturday, I ate the same foods on Sunday. I just took them to work with me. And then today is actually a high carb day, which I think I mentioned already, but I have my whole day planned out already, and all the macros will be hit. So that's what we're doing. I have this meal, the ground chicken and vegetables. I have that twice a day, sometimes once a day, it just depends, but I have that every day. It fits my macros. I know it fits my macros, and so I just make it because it's easy. Now, I did check in with myself this morning at the gym. My mom's scale is broken. I tried to use it this morning to weigh myself, but realized I could not. So that being said, I weighed 132.5. Now, I did weigh myself without eating, before I ate anything. I just weighed myself at the end of my workout. So that's down ½ a pound, which is good. We're still making progress every week, so I'm happy about that. But I do think I am going to lower my macros a little bit tomorrow. I was talking to Kevin, and I was just like, I kind of don't want to lower them, but I kind of think I should. So I'm just gonna, but I'm not gonna lower them by 100 calories like I have been. I'm just gonna lower them by like 50, because ½ a pound is still progress, and that means my macros are working, but they could be working better. You know what I mean? So I did feel a little bit bloated today, which could be a factor in my weight as well. But we're just gonna lower them a little bit this week, and then hopefully I can keep them the same next week. So that's the plan with those. I don't know if you can hear it, but Liam is in here. He is talking to the TV, watching Paw Patrol. He loves Paw Patrol and Bubble Guppies. So that's kind of what's up with my macros, with my prep. I'm practicing posing like 3 times a week if I can fit it in. It's anywhere from 2 to 3 times a week. I always make sure I practice posing because stage presentation is so important. And I'm kind of rambling now, but I really didn't have much to update you guys with as far as my macros go this week, because I'm not really doing much different. So this is almost done cooking, and then I'm also taking to work with me a Nutri-Grain bar. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you guys have seen these. They're just Nutri-Grain soft-baked bars. The apple cinnamon is my favorite flavor, but the macros are really good. It's 3 fat, 24 carb. There's 3 grams of fiber, which is always good. Got to get that fiber in, and then 2 grams of protein. So I really like those. I've been eating one of those every day, in my macros because they're easy to take to work, they're easy to grab when like Liam's being fussy, and I just realized I was not in frame. What are you doing, Megan? I don't know. I'm trying to vlog and cook at the same time. So that is kind of what's going on right now. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I haven't really gotten any work done yet today because Liam's just been super fussy. So I'm hoping that I can get some work. And again, I'm not in frame. I'm gonna try to get some work done tonight, hopefully, while I'm at work, if there's like some downtime. So we'll see what happens, but my grandparents are coming over to watch Liam when I leave, and I've got about an hour and a half until I have to leave. So this is what happens when you're a mom and your baby is sick. You have no time to do your makeup. Like, I will just do my makeup when my grandparents get here because this is, I'm so pale right now, guys. I can't. I need to put on some self-tanner. I'll probably try to do that on Thursday when I have off. I feel like there was something else I was going to tell you guys, but you know what? I don't even remember right now. So we're just going to end this clip here. My camera is dying. I'm actually surprised it's not dead yet. It has that little slash through the battery photo. So I'm just going to cut this clip here, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Maybe when I'm at work. I don't know. So maybe, yeah. I'll see you guys soon.